welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Ashanti Monet, and today's video is just going to be a small little vlog because, guys, I'm not doing anything, to be honest. So right now I'm just going to Subway. That's the only little interesting thing I got going today. But yeah, and I know my next video is definitely going to be a story time, so stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, see y'all when I get to Subway. Okay guys, so I'm back. I know y'all might be confused as to why I'm home right now. Well, a lot just occurred literally just 30 minutes ago. My brain is fried, so bear with me because the devil is busy, guys. The devil is busy. So y'all are gonna see the clip of me in Subway, but I really didn't record nothing because, you know, at the time that I did record wasn't anything going on. And so I did an online mobile order for my mom and my little sister, and I went inside a Subway to wait on my order. And I'm glad I did go, but I always go in, even though I do the online order, I go in and wait till they done, or to see how they preparing it. So if they, because normally when they give us subs, they still be cold. So I now go in so that I can ask them if they can warm it up a little bit more so that the meat can be warm or hot. So the guy came when I walked into Subway. I seen two women that I normally see when I went in the past. And mind you, I don't know these women. They don't know me from day one when I started going to that Subway for the first time, because like I said in my other video, we moved here away from where we used to stay. So this area is new to us. But when I went to that Subway for the very first time, I went in and I seen a girl, and she was very nice, had great customer service, so I didn't really have a problem. The second time I went, I'm using my app again because, like I told y'all, I love using my Subway app because you could get the food way cheaper than you can if you go in and order it like that. So, you know me, I love some steals and deals, and that's what I was used to doing. So I ordered my food online, and I went there. The food was ready. The guy was handed, so I ordered 2 fountain drinks, but they both were Sprites. Instead of the guy giving me 2 cups so I could get this Sprites, he gave me the bottle Sprite. And so I took it, and this white lady, I don't know her name, she was like, "That's not your drink. You ordered 2 fountain drinks." And I said, "Okay, well, go get me the 2 fountain cups." He gave it to me. It's not like I was trying to steal it or take it from him. So that was how that situation went, and I ended up leaving. When I came back like a week later, she started being nice, I guess, because she knew that she was rude and out of pocket for what she did. She started being nice, and I was nice to her, and then I ended up leaving. And so y'all know I like Subway a lot, so I went back another week later and I got Subway again. And plus, because, you know, when stuff is high, you try to go for the cheapest. And I'm not gonna front, I was trying to go for the cheapest. So I went back there, as I should and as I can, because I could get what I want with my money. And so I went back, and she was like, I didn't make your drinks this time because I didn't know how long you were going to take. And she was smiling and being nice again. So I was like, it's okay. It won't take me long. I had to get gas, and I would come and get it. And so she was like, I ended up leaving. So when I came, this time I came back 2 weeks later. When I came back those 2 weeks later, she didn't like me no more. Mind you, she don't even know me, but she didn't like me anymore. And that's fine. So I noticed that she would kind of like roll her eyes and stuff like that. And when another worker came in, she would look at me and then whisper in the girl's ear, and I let that slide because stuff like that don't bother me. Yes, I see you doing it, but I'm not confrontational, and I'm not going to fuss you out because you're doing that. And so I noticed that every time I would come in, she would do that. And so I would just ignore her and the girl. I would just ignore it. They would keep doing it. So rewind that today. Fast forward back to today, when I told you guys that I was going to record me at Subway. I asked the guy, could he warm my sandwich up twice? Because they normally put it on this low temperature that when the first time they do it, the sandwich still be cold, and the second time they do it, it'll get hot. And so he did that, and when he took the sandwich out, he said to me that he had got my sandwich mixed up with somebody else's order. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But I noticed when he took the sandwiches out the toaster, that they was burnt. So I got up out of the seat that y'all gonna see when I put the clip in. Way before this, me talking about this, y'all will see that I was in Subway and that won't nobody in there. But yeah, he took it out. And I got up, and when I went to the counter, I seen that both sandwiches that he was trying to give me was burnt. And I said, we can't take that. I said, the sandwiches are burnt. Can you remake that over? Because we can't eat no burnt sandwiches. And it was this other customer in there with me as well. He was a white guy, I don't know his name. But he looking at the sandwiches like, are y'all seriously gonna give her these burnt sandwiches? He was just shaking his head. And so when I said I can't take them burnt sandwiches, this girl, I don't even know her name, I just know what she looked like, and she works at that Subway, she's always there. But she jumped in the conversation and immediately went and started cursing me out, calling me all types of B words and stuff, saying that you asked him, not us, you asked him to warm it up some more. Okay, I've asked them plenty of times, other people plenty of times, other days, and nobody ever burned my sandwiches. They purposely burnt the sandwiches. And I'm just like, yes, I asked him, can he warm it up some more, but not to the point where you burn the whole entire sandwich, that the sandwich is legit burnt. Nobody's going to eat a burnt sandwich. Nobody's going to spend their money and take a burnt sandwich. So she calling me the B word, and I mean, she just kept going and kept going and kept going. And me being the Christian that I am, me living for Christ, because I'm not going to fake it, I'm going to live for Christ, regardless of if somebody's saying something bad to me. She's calling me out of my name. Yes, it bothered me. It bothered me to the utmost, but I still remain sane. And when she started calling me the B word, I'm not gonna lie, I fussed back at her and I said, I wasn't even talking to you. This don't have anything to do with you. I was talking to him. And as I was saying that, this girl jumps bad and say, I could clock out right now. Acting like she about to come from behind the counter to fight me. And I'm just like, okay, if you come over here, I'm basically going to defend myself. So the guy kept pushing her back so that she wouldn't come towards me or anything. And when, so I'm sorry guys, I got interrupted. Now I gotta try to remember where I was at. I said that, yeah, I told a girl that the situation didn't have anything to do with her. I was talking to the guy, so she's calling me out my name, calling me the B word, getting aggressive, saying she can clock out, she gonna come from behind the counter and beat my A and all of this and all of that. And I'm just like, looking like, girl, you're not gonna touch me. I said, okay, you can come on. That means if you do, I'm gonna have every right to defend myself. So she called somebody on the phone. Don't know who she calling, but she's fussing and cursing. So I called my mama on the phone, but I called my mama to show her the Subway sandwiches. And I was like, Mom, look at this. They burnt the sandwiches and literally trying to give it to me. And she's saying that they burnt, but she also hearing the girl cursing more at me, trying to fight me more because I'm talking to my mama as she's talking to whoever she was talking to on the phone. So as she kept trying to come from behind the counter to fight me, the guy kept pushing her back. And so I'm just like, okay, this girl is trying to act like she bad, big and bad. Like, if you legit wanted to fight me, you would not need him to hold you back. You would come and fight me. You wouldn't have to keep saying, I can clock out, thinking that that's going to scare me or something like that. And so my mom seeing it, and my mom like, I'm the customer, you're the worker. My mom was like, okay, she want to act like she bad, call the police on her. So I end up calling the police because now, like, if you put your hands on me, I'm going to defend myself, but we going to make sure that I'm good. And yeah, so she steady trying to act like she won't fight me and come behind the counter or whatever. And so the guy, they was being rude to me from the jump. Like, they apologizing to the customer, which is a white man, apologizing to him. And I'm saying, the white man looking at him confused. I'm like, why are you apologizing to him? I'm the one you should be apologizing to because y'all both being rude and unprofessional to me. And so he was like, he didn't start saying it was a misunderstanding until the police got called. And when the police got called, he started saying it's a misunderstanding, and he started talking nice, which you could have been talking nice from the jump. You chose not to, and now that the police is being called, and now y'all want to be nice. And well, not her, but now you want to be nice when you could have done that in the first place. Mind you, around that, when I told y'all that the white girl that got rude with me about the Sprites, and she didn't like me ever since, she was there today when I came in, and before she left, she whispered in that girl's ear. So I don't know what she told the girl, but she whispered something in the girl's ear, and then she left and went home. So like my mama said, I'm beginning to think that she plotted and set that up to happen, because the girl was mean mugging me from the jump when I walked in, and I don't know her at all. Like, why you even got a problem with me? I've never done anything with you. And so, to you, I'm sorry, not with you, but to you. And so, yeah, the cops end up showing up. They asked me what happened, of course. I told them what happened. And so, it was two of them. So, one, when he asked me what happened, I told him. So, he went in to talk to the girl, and the other cop came and stood with me, and he started asking me what happened, and I told him. He said, you had every right to ask for more sandwiches, because if they burned your sandwiches, you want what you paid for. So, yeah, I was telling him what happened. And so we waiting on the other cop to come out. The other cop went in and talked to the girl. He stayed in there for a good little minute talking to her. And then after whatever was said, I don't know, because I was standing outside of Subway and they was inside Subway. When he came back out with me and the other cop, he says that she said, yeah, I was trying to fight her too. I said, sir, I did not try to fight her. You can look at the cameras. It's on the cameras. And I was like, look at my shirt. Do I look like, basically, like, do I look like I'm coming to Subway to fight anybody? Or yet, do I look like I'm the type of person that be out here trying to fight people for no reason? Or even if I had a reason, do I look like I'm that type? No, like, but she was acting like she was going to jump on me. And yes, if she tried to jump on me, I'm going to defend myself. But I said, you would see on camera that I was literally standing where I was at. I did not move. And she's the one that was acting like she was going to come from behind the camera. Now, when I said, look at my shirt, let me show y'all. So, it says Kingdom Woman. Hold on, because it's backwards. I got this shirt right here from Kingdom Music, my favorite gospel rapper. And it said, charm is deceitful and Dang. Okay, charm is deceitful and beautiful is vain. And beauty is vain. But a woman who fears the Lord she shall be praised. So charm is deceitful and beauty is vain. But a woman who fears the Lord shall be praised. And that is Proverbs 31:30. And as I like to say, King James Version. And the back of my shirt says, hashtag in Jesus' name. I don't know if y'all can see it, if I'm doing it right. But I had a shirt on going in Subway. So does that seem like to y'all that I'm trying to fight or start something with anybody? No, I just wanted my food. And actually, that was the first time I came out the house for today. And you know, the devil had to try me. He had to try me, because when you stay in your word and you live for Christ, you know, you always I'm always feeding my soul with gospel music, God's word, and just living for him. And he says, okay, when you come out that house, I'm going to try you. That's what he did. No sooner I stepped foot out just to get some food and come back home, he tried me. I'm going to Subway in a shirt like this, and that's it. Like, but I'm just like, man, it's crazy that happened. So when I showed him my shirt, when he said that the girl said that I tried to fight her, I showed it to him. He read it and he immediately felt guilty, because then he was like, where you from? And I told him where I was from, and he was like, oh yeah, they do that around here. So when he's saying they do that around here, meaning where I stay at now, I guess they known for like trying to fight and be rude to customers and all of that and stuff like that. So he said they do that around here. And he was like, I'm sorry that happened to you. But it's just like, so then he was like, he took my name and everything, but he was like, that they were going to check the cameras tomorrow. I don't know if that to be true, if he's going to actually check the cameras. I don't know if they going to do anything about the situation or not, but yeah, like I told him I did what I had to do. I kept it cute. I'm not out here to fight nobody. I'm too pretty for that. I'm too godly for that. So like we ain't doing that. No, what I do regret is because in the midst of the moment, I didn't think to pull out my phone and record. That would have been something great to show you guys, so that y'all could see how aggressive and unprofessional that the girl was. And I definitely would have had that to show to the police. But it was cameras in there. If they want to check those, they can. If not, oh well. My God, Jesus Christ is going to handle it. They think they doing something. They think they're going to get away with it. No, they're not. They have no idea who they mess with. They mess with the wrong one, because I belong to God, and because you mess with me, you know, you reap what you sow. But yeah, guys, this story, this wasn't even supposed to happen. This wasn't even supposed to be a story. I had another story for y'all to tell today, but I guess I'll tell that another day. But yeah, like, can't even walk outside my house without it being a problem, without an issue being. But you know, we living in the end times, like my mom said, and you know the devil, he try to come steal, destroy, kill, all of that, see who he can devour, all of that. So, you know, I understand that that's what comes with him, because he mad. But yeah, even in the midst of being persecuted, you know, if anybody going through stuff like this, in the midst of being persecuted by people, just, you know, continue to keep God first, because, you know, Jesus, he was persecuted, so we're not exempt from it. And all I can say is just keep your head high, keep walking in Christ. Don't let it deter you from Jesus, because Jesus gonna have your back every time. He has my back every time. So that's just that. That's the end of this story time, guys. It sucks again that it happened, but everything is a learning experience for me. And yeah, but thank you guys for listening. I see you guys in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and when you comment, let me know below what you guys think about this situation, because this was a crazy one. And like I said, I count everything as all joy, you know, and it is what it is. But like I said, God get the last say. God wins all things. But yeah, guys, stay tuned for my next video, and y'all be blessed. Love y'all.